What is going on, guys? I'm coming at you with another YouTube video, this time about something that is a little touchy, because popular conservative talk show host Steven Crowder had some really suspect home footage come out about him, where he is allegedly mentally abusing his wife and saying some real mean things to her. And this comes just literally a day after he came out, made a video, said that his wife was divorcing him. And I'm not going to show the original video where he said his wife is divorcing him, but I encourage you to go watch it yourself. But in short, he was like, hey, my wife's leaving me. And unfortunately, in today's legal system, only one party has to consent in order to want a divorce. Now, obviously, the subtext behind that statement is saying, well, let me tell you, if I had it my way, I wouldn't let her divorce me and I would make her stay in this marriage. You guys know I'm a Christian. You guys know that I believe in God's view of the marriage, and that's for divorce to not happen. I guess I agree with Steven Crowder on that front. However, if your wife wants a divorce, you're not going to be able to stop her. And you shouldn't stop her, because if one party wants the divorce, then it's just going to happen. You know, I always say, my uncle always says, and everybody in my family usually says this, if you're going to get divorced, make sure you get divorced before you get married. Because you don't want to deal with divorce after you're married, because then there comes a lot of different legal battles, and then if there's kids in the mix, then it just makes it even more messy, because kids definitely need to grow up with a mommy and a daddy, and you don't want them switching in between homes, having two Christmases, all those things. Just makes for a troublesome childhood for the kids. And if you actually care about your kids, then if you're able to stay married, then you should stay married. But I do understand that there are circumstances that mean that you need to get a divorce, like adultery or abuse. And those are one of the few exceptions that I think are okay to get a divorce, a scriptural divorce, if you're a Christian and you're into that sort of thing. So some home video came out. It does not make him look good. I have not watched the whole footage, so we're going to watch it right now. This is like 3.5 minutes of footage, and it's basically just him and his, at the time, 8-month pregnant wife. They're having a little scuffle. And in Steven Crowder's video, he said there was no physical abuse involved, and that kind of raised some red flags for me, because then I was like, well, if there's no, why do you have to specify that there's no physical abuse? Was there mental abuse, which is a thing? You know, obviously it's not physical, so it's harder to be proven and shown, but apparently it's being shown here. So let's see if all the fuss is worth being fussed about.
I drew a boundary. I drew a boundary. No, you just did it. I drew a boundary of abusive and cruel. You were not taking the car. Because if you refuse to do wifely things, then I will go pick up the groceries.
If you refuse to do wifely things, then I will pick up the groceries. Listen, I agree that there are certain roles that a wife needs to fill, and there are certain roles that a husband needs to fill in marriage. However, this, sitting down, your pregnant wife standing up trying to go get groceries, how is that traditional and Christian in marriage? I don't see that. Isn't the husband's entire goal to take care of his wife while she's carrying your child? Pregnancy is a difficult thing. I'm glad I'm never going to have to go through it, but you ladies out there, I really appreciate you. You know, if you do make that decision to have a baby, have a child, that is a big commitment. You're putting your body through a lot. And being 8 months into pregnancy, I mean, that is a difficult thing to be in. And Steven Crowder's just sitting there saying you need to be doing wifely things, which obviously the wifely things he's talking about is getting groceries, probably cooking, things that typically the wife does in marriage. However, aren't we as men supposed to be the caregivers and providers to our wives and to our children? Aren't we supposed to care for them when they are in need? Your 8-month pregnant wife is in need. You need to care for her. Sitting back and ordering her around is not caring for her. It's being a chauvinistic pig. But I digress.
Steaks, wood pellets, my grill. I know it's an unreasonable request, but I'll go do it. How about you first? Hillary, how do you respect the man? Yes, other than man, other than man, you see love of that. a man to make it. No, you're not taking the car.
Steven,
You're not taking the car.
Steven,
you are not.
then I will ask them to pick up.
This guy is pretty stacked. I don't know why they only have one car, bro. Literally, my family is not very stacked, and we have 3 cars. Because, you know, as a family, and, you know, you got to be in different places at once. Only having one car kind of limits things. I don't know.
Would you like me to ask?
Oh, that's right.
It's not correct, Steven.
Get an Uber.
Okay, Steven, I can't.
Feeling some constraints?
Steven.
Like, I can't
Steven.
go. Listen to me. Listen to me. You want to walk out right now? Listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't go. I can't be home. You're going to take the car and leave me here. Hillary, just think of how boxed in you've made me.
What do you need me to pick up?
Brother, what do you mean think of how boxed in you've made me? You only got one car. You're a rich guy. If you really don't want to feel boxed in, get another freaking car. And I don't get why her getting groceries and being gone for 45 minutes is boxing you in. Seems like you're being a little freaking dramatic.
I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
See,
Do you understand the difference between my life being set to the second and you going, I'll be back when I'm back?
Steven.
You're making it so easy. The only way out of this is discipline and respect. It's the only way out of it, or we're at an impact.
We are at an impasse.
Good. Because you can't have any discipline or respect.
Steven.
Yeah. There you go. You throw your hand, you give up so easily.
I don't give up, Steven.
Hillary,
Steven?
you give up so easily.
I
I just said the only way out of this is discipline and respect. And you said, then we're at an impasse.
Steven, no, we are at an impasse, okay? I love you, but Steven, your abuse is sick. Your abuse
Watch it.
is sick.
Watch it. Fucking watch it.
I'm gonna let go. I'll get what you need me to get. And I need some space. We need to just stop engaging for a little bit, okay? I love you. I love you very much.
I don't love you. That's the big problem.
Wow. He just says, I don't love you. That is a pretty significant thing to say to your wife, that you don't love her while she's carrying your 8-month pregnancy in her stomach. Yeah, Steven, that's definitely the right thing to say, because you can't go get your wood pellets for your grill. This is why I don't respect people who use wood pellets in their grill. Use charcoal. That is a joke. I used to work at Lowe's and sell grills, and all the wood pellet people, while very nice, were also very weird. People with wood pellet grills are weirdly obsessed with having wood pellet grills. But you know what? They do look kind of cool. Maybe one day I'll be the dad that has the wood pellet grill. But I'll respect my wife. That's the difference between me and old Steven.
I've never received love from you, and the fact is, when I go, look, I need you to do A, B, C, and D, you just be disciplined about it, you go, no, but I love you more than life itself. Okay, put on some gloves. No, but I love you more than life itself. That's not fair. That's not fair, and it's disingenuous. Hillary, you're right, we're at an impasse. Become someone, listen to me, day in and day out, worthy of a wife. No, not as a wife. I didn't say as a wife. As a wife. Hillary, come on now.
I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to engage anymore. I'm going to go. I'll text me what you need. I'll get you what you need. I love you. I'm committed to you.
Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm not going to.
Are you committed enough to do those things? You're not committed to.
What do you mean, put on some gloves? Do you want her to garden? Or do dishes? Bro, you're sitting in your freaking outdoor chair. Looks very nice, by the way. But you're sitting in your outdoor chair, smoking a cigar around your pregnant wife. Smoking a cigar is a red flag in itself, man. First of all, smoking is a red flag. But doing it around your pregnant wife, like, holy cow.
To anything. You're not committed to anything. You just said I love you, I'm committed to you. Walk the dogs, put on some gloves. Walk the dogs, put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm good.
Walk the dogs, put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to get the medication the dogs take? No, you take Betty.
Well, I didn't see that part, so I'm not gonna. But holy cow, man. That is bad. That is not a good look. That is not a good look for you. Now, the line of emotional abuse is a hard one to draw, but that is definitely not a good thing. And that is, I think I would label that as extremely manipulative. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say, that he's being extremely manipulative and being extremely harsh. Me personally, I would probably label that as mental abuse. And I can't believe, I don't even want to know what goes on behind closed doors if that's what he's doing on his freaking patio. This is not good. This is not the type of marriage that, God and tradition intended marriage to be. I do believe that there are roles for a wife and a husband in marriage. I absolutely do believe that. I do believe that God's set out what marriage should look like and what family should look like. That is not it. That is very sad to see. But to be honest, I'm not surprised. Steven Crowder's been going off the rails for a bit here. His Change My Mind stuff was pretty good back in the day, but lately he's been... Not lately. For a while, he's been freaking going off the rails, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think people are overreacting, calling that abuse? Do you think that footage is pretty darning for Steven Crowder, or do you not care? Are you still going to support him? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all of those things. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, subscribe. And if you're watching this and you are subscribed, make sure you have your notifications on. Ring that bell that's next to the subscribe button so you get notified every time I upload, and you can be early to all my uploads, all that stuff. If you guys want to join my Minecraft server, we're having a lot of fun playing Minecraft in my Discord. Let me know. Join my Discord. It's in the bio there, and ping me. I'll respond to you, send you a little DM, and we'll get you hooked up on the Minecraft server, hopefully. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all very much. And treat your wives better than Steven Crowder treated his, please.